Hi everyone, welcome to Psychic Consultant. This is Agatha. Welcome to your love reading for January 2016. I just wanted to say a quick message to all of you at the beginning to say that they are quite specific this month, the messages that are coming through. So if the story or message doesn't resonate with you for your sun sign, please do check out your moon and ascendant because they are quite specific, the messages. So if it doesn't resonate with you, do check those out. And if not, then maybe this month there isn't something for you. But I'm pretty sure that if you check out all three, then one of them is definitely going to have something there for you. Thank you so much for all your watches, likes, subscribes, comments. It means a lot. Do like, subscribe and comment as much as you would like, and I'm really glad that I'm helping you all out with these readings and I'm really enjoying them. So lots of love, and here's your reading. Hi Aquarius, welcome to Psychic Consultant. My name is Agatha and this is your love reading for January 2016. I have to apologise in advance for the light reflection on the cards, so you can't see them very well because it's quite bright today in London. The sun came out and we're not used to it, and so you have to forgive me there. I'm not quite used to it, so there's more light than I am used to. Anyway, I'm going to cut the cards quickly, and then I will be laying a row representing you, a row representing your love, and then a little mini spread in the middle of the two of you, representing the relationship. So, representing you, we have the Seven of Wands, which you can't see, there we go, Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Over just a little bit. Representing your love, we have the Moon, the Death card, the Devil card, and the World card, which is 4 major arcanas for them. So that's pretty intense. And then between the two of you, let me just move those over a bit. Move that over a bit. Between the two of you, these 4 cards, which I will turn a bit later. Okay, so pull them down for you to see. Normally I start with what's going on with you, but I think I'm going to have to just say that there's a huge amount going on with your love this month. Like, intense energy. And you may have to just be a little bit patient with them because it's going to be, there's a lot going on with them. And I think, yeah, so I get the impression that you're coming into the month with a little bit of fed upness, and that you've kind of had enough of things and you are really being quite defensive, but that you kind of need to be. And it's like, and your advice for the whole of this month is to stand your ground, and you're going to have to need to because there's a lot of stuff going on with them. And you just have to know who you are and maintain your maintain your position, basically. That's what I'm getting. Maintain your position. And I do feel though that because of that and because of all this stuff that's going on with them, for this month anyway, you're really going to be focused on you and your world and what you do have control over, because this is what this card always represents for me in relationships, is you are it's like there are two of you in this relationship and you can see with represented by the wands, but this the other is just kind of behind you and you're looking out to your empire with the world in your hands, and you feel like you have the world in your hands and your wand in your hand which represents you, and you're in control of you and your world, and you're focused on that and you're not focused on your this other person that's behind you. So whatever's going on with them and this intensity that's going on with them, it's like you're not going to be interested. You are not interested in this huge upheaval that's going on with them, and you just want to focus on yourself. Let's talk a little bit about what is going on with them, because the first card we have for them is the Moon card. So it's a lot of things that are coming up for them that have been hidden and have not been on the surface. And because this is a love and relationship spread, it's because of this relationship that this is all coming up for them. That they're just in a bit of a place of chaos actually, and yeah, it's like, you know, it is a bit like these animals here howling at the moon, and they've got some kind of issue and it feels quite painful that's going on with them. And because we do have the Devil card over here, it could be in relation to some kind of addiction or addictive behaviour. I mean, it could be towards you. It's like the Devil is a little bit the opposite card of the Lovers. It looks a bit like the Lovers card, though. In the Lovers card, it's an angel that's above them. And in the Devil card, it's the kind of devil creature or monster that's kind of above them. So, and it's like there's these monsters that are being unleashed for this person, for your love, and the death card is that's what's kind of unleashing them. So it's that they're calling it, something is coming to an end for them. It's like everything that they've been holding in their subconscious that they haven't been aware of has become apparent. And it's like the end of their deception, that they've been deceiving themselves. And it might just be that they do have some kind of addictive tendency or some kind of addiction going on. It could be anything. I mean, it could be, you know, it could be drugs or alcohol. It could be work. It could be it could be relationships. It could be love. It could be anything. But it's just that they're holding on to something and they are chained to something, and it's become apparent. And this is going on like the first, you know, beginning of the month, or the first kind of few weeks of the month. But then they do, at the end, they come to some kind of completion. They do find some kind of completion and fulfillment and understanding. And I do feel like that's what they reach, is this understanding of themselves and their world and their position within it, and they can see it. But the journey to get there is extremely tumultuous, and I do feel like this may not kind of like stay there. It's like you don't just move through all these things very quickly, and it's just so much change, and I feel like they'll be zigzagging all over the shop, and you will be a little bit of a of a casualty of that. So your first two cards, you had this kind of defensive card and also stand your ground card, the Seven of Wands, which I think, yes, stand your ground. It's the message that I'm getting. You are kind of looking towards your world and focused on you. You're looking away from your relationship. So if this represents them and their relationship, you're looking away. You're looking at other things that you have here. You are generous towards them, though. You don't abandon them initially. You are being generous towards them, But this is a card of give and take, and it's that basically you are going to have to be very generous towards them this month. And it doesn't mean give them what they want, but it means that you are going to have to kind of take the high ground a little bit. But by the end of the month, you do have the Six of Swords, which is that you're just kind of not interested and you are leaving, and you feel like you want to get away from them, and you're not. It's a good thing. It's like it's not your job to sort out their rubbish, and I think that's what you need to do. And sometimes the best thing to do when people have got stuff going on that they need to deal with is just to let them get on with it. And it's not as though you're abandoning them, because sometimes we are being the most generous we can be by leaving people to get on with their own stuff and not bailing them out. And I don't see that you're bailing them out, because you do have this card here. It's not that you're bailing them out at your detriment or their detriment, but it might be a little bit like these two kind of like beggars here. It is a little bit like they start begging you, and you do give, and you are generous, and that is good, and that is part of your character. But it's not your responsibility to keep bailing them out and maintain this like victim mentality that they may pull on you and be like, oh, I'm in need, help me. And you're just like, yes, to a point, but then no, it's up to you, and I have to go and leave and do my own thing. And you're looking at what you can achieve by yourself, and you're looking away from the relationship. And this is just for January, but it feels like there's some pretty intense upheaval going on with them. I'm going to turn over the middle cards. Yep, so we have the crowning it, we have the heartbreak card, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So the basis of this relationship here, the base here, is the Four of Wands, and it is has been very happy, stable, and secure foundation. And there is a very strong foundation for this relationship, and that is maintained throughout January. So there is movement. I mean, it feels like it could be a marriage, or it's a very committed relationship, but there are issues that really come up very quickly. They've probably been going on for a while, but I feel like it comes to a head because you come into the month with this energy. It's like you're used to battling and you kind of had enough, and you're like, okay, enough now, stop. And it just forces the issue with them, and there's this huge amount of stuff that starts going on. But the base of your relationship is this. But crowning it for this month is the Three of Swords, which is the heartache. Very simple message there, which you can deduce for yourself that yes, there is heartbreak going on here, and you're brokenhearted, both of you. It's just like it's like you're not that you're brokenhearted. It's that the relationship is broken. It's bleeding. It's hemorrhaging for this period, because there's no communication going on here, and it's because there's so much going on with them. They need support and they need help, and it's not your job to do it, as much as you may have this basis and love. And it's good that you've realized that you cannot keep supporting them, and that you're maintaining this victim mentality. If you do that and you're like, okay, it's not my responsibility, and this intense journey that they're going on, which is here is this kind of like Eight of Cups going out to find who they really are. This is what it's leading to. It's that they're finding out who they really are, and they need to do that, not hide in deception, which is like this kind of moon card, and everything's being uncovered now, which is good. And I think it's because you really are standing your ground and you're not taking it anymore, and you have this truth and this clarity and this new energy of swords, and like cutting through all the stuff that you're not interested in. You can see like the sword here with these like branches that you're kind of like cutting through and cutting off, because you don't need this anymore, and that's good. But I mean, even if you just look at this thing, you can see very close up. This is a very strong foundation that you have. So whether or not, how it ends, there's no kind of like ending here. This is, you do have this strong foundation, but just right now, what you can see is this heartbreak. And I'll just take a bit of a clarification card to see what comes out for that. So this temperance. So this is a good sign that balance can be achieved, and that the reason all this is happening is for you to get back to the balance and the basis of how you used to be. And that you need to balance yourself, both of you. And I do feel like you are balancing yourself, and it's causing them to come into balance, and it will all come into balance, and good things will happen, and things will be okay in the end. It will turn out all right in the end, and it's a very good card to have after the Devil card, or if there is any addiction, because this is about flowing, of not being addicted and overly tied to things, and to have balance of flow and of things moving, and not holding on to things, and not believing things are more important than they are. So that's a very good card. So whatever goes on for this month with you and this love interest or love, which I do feel is, I do think that there is a love, a relationship here. There is a basis of a relationship here. Whatever's going on, it will be okay, and it is just coming into balance no matter what it looks like, and carry on, stand your ground, and do what you need to do, and it will be okay. And just be a little bit prepared for the other, whatever's going on with this person. Let it unfold. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and liked videos and commented. It means a huge amount. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these. I want to help people. I want you to feel, that this is helpful. If you would like to see next month's reading, do subscribe. I do twin flame readings as well, which I will be uploading too. I do personal private readings. If you would like one, do email me at agathapsychic@gmail.com. Otherwise, have an incredible January. Don't worry about it. It will all work out in the end. And lots of love, take care, and I shall see you soon.